Hey guys, Alec here. Konami invited me to their headquarters in Los Angeles, California for a sneak peek at the new Rush Duel update in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. We're gonna get to see the characters, the new cards, their skills, and hopefully we get to get some Rush Duels in too. Rush Duel is an entirely new way you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. You can normal summon monsters as many times as you want every turn. Plus, you get to draw until you have 5 cards every turn. Back and forth games where you can always make a comeback. But don't just take my word for it, here's a Rush Duel in action.
I'll start by summoning Dark Sorcerer.
Okay.
I'll
15.
tribute summon, sending Dark Sorcerer to the graveyard to bring out Seven's Road Witch.
Ooh.
Then, I'm going to activate Seven Road Witch's effect to discard a card from my hand.
Oh.
And I'm going to special summon my ace monster, Seven's Road Magician.
In Rush Duels, we actually tribute summon. Sometimes you'll tribute summon your monsters just to get cards out of your hand so you can draw that full 5 on your next turn. But other times, you're tribute summoning to make these very gratifying boss monsters to set up some killer combos. Wow.
Hey, nothing is going to stop my road to victory.
Turn 1.
Turn 1. Ace monster. We're doing this.
It feels like such a flex.
I mean, it's not every day you get to have a duel like this. Then I'm going to go ahead and set a single card. So I get to send a card from the top of the deck to the graveyard, and Seven's Road Magician gains attack. However, because I used its effect this turn, it's kind of irrelevant considering I can't attack. So I end my turn. It's your move.
In Rush Duels, it's easier than ever to tribute summon. We can normal summon as many times as we want in a game. And as Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, deep down, isn't that what we've always wanted? I normal summon these 3 monsters.
3 monsters in 1 turn?
And I'm not done yet, because now I'll tribute 2 of them. For my Dragonic Slayer. But I'm not done yet.
Oh no.
I'm gonna tribute the other monster. Come on, Gravity Press Dragon. And since you use your skill, I'll use mine too. Dragonic Resonance.
Oh no, another effect activating? Oh wait, it's the skill, okay.
Now, I can boost both of my monster's attacks and levels, which allows me to trigger Dragonic Slayer's effect. Say goodbye to your back row.
Oh, my trap, that's what I was depending on.
Now, we go to battle. Slayer attacks 7 rows. And Gravity Press the Witch.
Okay, tough turn, but this is a Rush Duel, so I get to draw 5 new cards because there's nothing in my hand right now.
You're gonna need every one of them.
Well, I hope so.
Even after you make your best play, you're gonna have to have a backup plan for when your opponent plays back. And that's so much fun.
Okay, let's see what I can put together this turn. Well, I'm gonna normal summon Doriato. And then I could normal summon an additional monster, but I think I'm gonna need to set.
Ooh.
Afterwards, I will tribute Doriato for my Seven's Road Witch again.
Oh my god.
And I'll set 2 cards. Now, I'll actually activate my skill. Power up my monster to 2400 attack.
Oh, that is a real play.
And so say goodbye to Dragonic Slayer. But unfortunately, that's all I got, so I end my turn.
All right. That's good, because I was definitely going to use him again.
Okay.
In Rush Duels, you should try to play as many cards as you can every single turn. Why? Because you draw up to 5 on the next given turn. The biggest difference I notice from Rush Duels and a typical Duel Links game is I always get a 3rd turn. Oh, wow, okay. This is an interesting hand. What's the best way to play it? By playing all my cards.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's summon my Sports Dragon Slugger. And let's summon my Sports Dragon pitcher.
The whole team's here.
You gotta go to bat for your team. Then I'll tribute my pitcher for the Fire Guardian.
That is 2100 attack? That's
Yes.
huge.
I actually love it in this situation because I'm actually gonna decrease your attack with my Gravity Press's effect.
Uh-oh.
Discard a card and decrease your attack by 700. I'll use my skill to boost my monsters. Now my little slugger can actually defeat your witch.
Oh, you might think that, but I activate Phantom Bind.
Oh!
You lost attack equal to the number of different monsters in the graveyard with the same type. That's why I was counting.
That's fair. But I still have enough to get some damage this turn.
Yikes.
And Fire Guardian hits directly.
Life point. But it's a rush duel, still have a chance. 5 cards. Let's see them. That is a turn. All right, let's have some fun here with Mystic Dealer. I'm going to activate Mystic Dealer's effect. By sending a spellcaster to the graveyard, I can go ahead and draw a new card.
I actually really like that card.
It helps stack up your graveyard for 7 Roads Magician's effect. And speaking of 7 Roads Magician,
Oh no.
let's go ahead and Tribute Summon. Tribute 2. We'll go ahead and also play Dark Sorcerer. And
I'm a little scared.
I'm going to power up. Now we're at 3,600. So battle phase.
Oh my god.
I'll go ahead and attack your Fire Guardian. But I'll have to crash my Dark Sorcerer with your Dragon. And then, well, I'm only doing 1,000 life points. But I end my turn in a much better position than last time.
It is way better. The idea behind resource accumulation in this game is all you want is to have 1 or 2 cards on your field at the end of your opponent's turn and as many cards in grave as possible. Because in Rush Duels, the grave is a huge resource, and anything you keep on your board past your opponent's turn is a huge advantage when you're trying to mount your comeback or finish the game. All right. Well, now I can actually use my Sports Dragons for their full abilities. I summon Pitcher. And if I have no other monsters, it lets me special summon my Slugger from the grave.
Oh dear.
I'll tribute them both.
7 stars collide to burst into
No way.
Oh yeah.
rise into the light.
Multi-strike dragon, Dragius.
Oh, but it's so cool looking. Like, I'm scared, but it's also really cool to see this dragon.
You know what he can do? You know what he can do?
I know what he can do.
I'll normal summon my Twin Edge Dragon.
Wait, you've got 2 different dragons that can attack twice?
Activate my effect. Don't forget to do that, kids. Attacking twice with Dragius and mounting as much pressure along with that as possible is super gratifying. And the fact that you can draw 5 cards on a turn and go straight into a Dragius combo, beautiful. And will this end the duel? Dragius, attack! And then, again.
My monsters and 7th Road Magician.
Wait! I made a mistake. My Sports Dragons actually stop me from attacking with monsters that are level 6 or lower.
Oh, that's what it is. Well,
Well,
I
that
get
means
to
you get
survive.
1 more turn. You'll need it.
all right. With these 5 cards, we're going to have to make something happen. So, how are we going to start? Let's start by summoning Spell Archer. And then I will go ahead and bring out my Fire Golem.
All right.
Take a quick look at the attributes of my graveyard. I have Dark, Wind, Earth, Fire, and Light, and Water. Perfect. Tribute Summon.
No, wait. Again?
Again. I told you I've been training for this. Nothing will stop my road to victory.
Road to victory!
Activate.
Magician activates his ability.
All right, that's gonna be 3,900. Now I just need a little bit more damage off the top.
I summon a monster.
So I'll tribute summon again.
Oh no.
Goodbye, Thunder the Thunder, and hello, Ansler the Magical Swordsman. This is it. I don't have any other choice but to enter my battle phase and to try.
Ansler the magic
That's 900.
attacks.
Attack! We did it!
I'm on the road to glory.
Hey, but good game, right?
Oh man. No, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. But it goes to show you still have to play strategically in rush duels.
But you're never out until you're actually out.
That's
You're
true.
still on your highway to victory.
Want to go again?
Of course. I gotta say, that was a pretty exciting duel, and it really sold me on just how much fun the Rush Duel format can be. Thanks again to Konami for giving me this early look. If you're interested, you can start playing this new Rush Duel game mode today on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And when you do, let me know your favorite strategies down in the comments.